Welcome to Hero Villains. Who do you think would win when Mister Majestic and Black Adam face off? When cosmic power collides with divine might. Mister Majestic is a warrior from the Kherubim race, renowned for power on a cosmic scale. He possesses a superhuman physique, physical strength that can rival the most powerful entities in the multiverse, along with the ability to fly, fire energy blasts, and withstand attacks at planet-destroying levels. What makes Mister Majestic truly terrifying is not just his raw muscle, but his cold and decisive warrior mindset, always ready to end a battle with absolute force if necessary. Black Adam, whose real name is Teth Adam, is a champion blessed by 6 ancient gods. He wields the strength of Shu, the speed of Horus, the stamina of Amon, the wisdom of Zehuti, the power of Aten, and the courage of Mehen. Black Adam is not only physically powerful, but also capable of wielding ancient magic, allowing him to effectively contend with top-tier entities. In this confrontation, Mister Majestic represents pure, overwhelming, and brutal power, while Black Adam embodies a fusion of strength, speed, and divine magic. When these two forces collide, the battle is not merely a contest of muscle, but a trial between ancient divine authority and power that transcends human limits. Before we dive deeper into the analysis, please take a moment to subscribe and remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you all very much. Lord Majestic is also known by names such as Lord Majestros or Jim Macarest. His strength and cold demeanor give the impression of a familiar superhero, but that is only the surface. Behind this seemingly ordinary exterior lies an entity whose power is so immense that even the mightiest warriors must remain cautious. Majestic is not just strong. He is strong in an overwhelmingly dominant way. He embodies nearly all the iconic abilities of a living god. His physical power allows him to effortlessly surpass all conventional limits. His speed is so great that the world around him seems to slow down the instant he moves. His body is nearly indestructible, enabling him to charge into the most brutal battles without hesitation. The power of flight grants him complete control of the skies, while devastating energy can be unleashed from his eyes and fists, turning every strike into pure fury. A genius-level intellect combined with superior tactical thinking makes him not only a warrior, but a fearsome strategist. His enhanced senses allow him to perceive danger before it fully emerges. Freezing breath, rapid regeneration, and a near absolute state of immortality transform Lord Majestic into a symbol of ultimate power. He does not exist merely to fight, but to assert that some beings are born already standing at the pinnacle of power. Majestic does not stop at the familiar abilities of a top-tier superhero. He also possesses telekinesis and telepathy, 2 rare powers that even Superman does not have. These mental abilities elevate Lord Majestic far beyond the conventional mold. His power is so vast that he is capable of confronting Captain Adam head-on without being at a disadvantage. At one point, even Superman himself acknowledged that Mister Majestic was stronger than he was. This is the overwhelming stature of an entity that is nearly impossible to stop. Mister Majestic is not only powerful, but powerful in a way that makes both allies and enemies wary. His origin is just as extraordinary. Hailing from the planet Kherubim, Lord Majestic was once a mighty warlord, carrying within him the spirit of a warrior born to dominate the battlefield. Despite his overwhelming power, he is also a master swordsman and a seasoned fighter with flawless close combat skills. His militaristic demeanor makes him cold, rigid, and at times ruthless, far removed from the image of the compassionate hero. Like Homelander or Omni-Man, Mister Majestic is based on the archetype of the Man of Steel, but with a completely different spirit. Majestic power is described at a level that borders on the unimaginable. He once moved Jupiter, a planet 11 times larger than Earth, as if it were merely an object that could be lifted by pure will. He can travel from Earth to the very edge of the Milky Way in such a short span of time that space itself seems to bend before his presence. Majestic's ability to react and process information far exceeds normal limits, as he can receive, analyze, and rewrite billions of photon signals in a single instant. The battles of Mister Majestic do not take place only on conventional battlefields, but also shake the Ghost Zone, a vast realm described as being on par with the multiverse itself. The confrontation between him and Regal Zor warped reality, leaving aftershocks that spread far beyond any familiar measure. When Majestic fought Superman, the fact that he was able to land clean blows was not because Superman was at a disadvantage, but because the Man of Steel was still probing and evaluating the opponent before him. The near unmatched power of Mr. Majestic is also reflected in actions that seem small, yet deeply symbolic. He can rearrange the planets and moons of Earth's solar system into different orders using only his own strength. Even in a moment of calm, he can crush a graphite pencil into a diamond with one hand. This not only demonstrates physical power, but also portrays Mr. Majestic as the embodiment of a hero who never doubts his own strength and is unafraid to let the entire universe witness it. For centuries, Majestic has walked the path of justice without pause, fighting as a silent symbol of order and responsibility. He once stood alongside Maximum Man and the High, joining forces to form the legendary trio known as the Big Three during the Second World War. Their presence not only altered the course of the war, but also instilled in humanity the belief that there were still beings willing to rise up and protect the world regardless of the cost. As the era shifted into the Cold War, Majestic continued his role as a guardian by joining Team 1, a government-funded superhero force. During those years, he was drawn into a brutal conflict with the warlord Hellspawn and the Cabal organization, where the line between duty and morality became more fragile than ever. The greatest tragedy of Majestic life also emerged from this period, when he was forced to take the life of Jan Cole, his close friend and fellow Karen, once known as John Colt. That moment did not merely claim a life, but left an unhealable wound within his soul. Tormented by guilt and loss, Majestic withdrew from the human world and sought refuge in the desolate Arctic as a sanctuary for his pain. Amid endless ice and silence, he confronted himself and the questions surrounding the meaning of power and the cost of justice. Only when Savant, also known as Kenesha, came to him and pleaded for help on behalf of Zealot in a life-and-death battle against Tapestry, did Majestic step back into the light once more. This return was no longer that of a cold warrior, but of a hero carrying deep emotional scars, ready to continue fighting for what he believes is right. I sincerely hope you will subscribe to the channel. It would help us tremendously, and you are truly amazing. Thank you very much. Now let us talk about Black Adam. Black Adam is the embodiment of pure power and ancient wrath. He has directly battled Superman, the one known for being able to lift the entire Earth. While some argue that Superman held back during their confrontation, the fact that Black Adam could endure and strike back against those blows is clear proof of his superior standing, and that is only the surface of the power Black Adam possesses. Unlike Shazam, who carries the strength of 6 Greek gods, Black Adam is blessed by the ancient Egyptian gods. During the New 52 era, he even inherited the power of 7 gods. Shu grants him near absolute endurance, resilience, and invulnerability that render most attacks meaningless. Heru gives him extraordinary speed and agility, so fast that even light cannot keep up. Amon is the source of his immense physical strength, allowing Black Adam to overwhelm even divine entities. Zehuti bestows intelligence and vast knowledge, making him not only a warrior but also a sharp strategist. Aten grants the power often referred to simply as might, closely tied to unmatched destructive lightning. Menthu instills in him the unbreakable courage of legendary pharaohs, ensuring that Black Adam never knows fear. Above all, Isis grants him abilities that surpass every Shazam champion who has ever existed. All of these powers merge into a godlike being that carries both the form of a deity and the soul of an ancient warrior. Black Adam does not fight with his fists alone, but with pride, memory, and the wrath of an entire civilization that has slept for thousands of years. Black Adam once accomplished a remarkable feat when he shattered a shield designed to withstand an impact equivalent to the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs, an energy level comparable to 10 billion nuclear bombs. In other words, through sheer strength alone, Black Adam overwhelmed a defense system capable of resisting apocalyptic level destruction. Astonishingly, this still was not the peak of his power. In numerous encounters, Black Adam has easily dominated Shazam. At his strongest, he defeated Shazam with absolute superiority, turning what should have been an evenly matched battle into a cold display of overwhelming power. He did not stop there. Black Adam once faced and overpowered the entire Shazam family by himself. In essence, this was a battle against 2 Shazam-level warriors at the same time. with one of them splitting into multiple distinct forms, each possessing its own intellect and role. It is worth noting that Shazam power is considered comparable to Superman in his normal state. Yet, even when confronting two warriors of such caliber, Black Adam ended the battle swiftly and without hesitation. Black Adam does not win through luck, but through pure domination, where every opponent, even those bearing legendary names, becomes nothing more than a fading shadow before his ancient wrath. Black Adam possesses power great enough to wipe out an entire nation in the blink of an eye. This comes as no surprise, as his power reached the planetary level long ago. Every step Black Adam takes carries the weight of destruction, enough to shake the order of the world and force every major power into fear. One of Black Adam's feats was defeating Azarius himself, the embodiment of the god of death. With power blessed by 7 ancient Egyptian gods, he not only challenged death but subdued it. This was not a victory born of luck, but the absolute domination of an entity wielding divine power and an unbreakable will. However, the most shocking feat came from his confrontation with Spectre, one of the most terrifying and powerful entities in the DC universe. When Spectre sought to erase magic from existence, Black Adam poured all of his strength, pride, and rage into a direct assault. That strike shattered Spectre's outer shell and armor, leaving this nearly invulnerable being stunned and motionless for a rare moment. This was an achievement that even Superman and many other cosmic-level entities had never accomplished. Not even Dr. Manhattan. That moment permanently etched Black Adam's image as a symbol of unyielding power, a warrior willing to challenge even gods and the laws of the universe to assert his supreme status. After that, he did the same to the Spectre Shadow. Yet even this was still not his greatest feat. His greatest accomplishment in the entire DC universe is in fact considered the greatest feat across both Marvel and DC. When comparing Black Adam directly, it can be seen that he is not entirely superior to Superman in terms of raw physical strength. However, the paradox lies in the fact that Superman's greatest weakness is magic, which happens to be the core source of Black Adam power. When compared to Wonder Woman, Black Adam is often judged to be slightly inferior. This is not because he lacks power, but because Wonder Woman is a warrior capable of confronting him head-on without exploiting his magical weakness. She forces Black Adam to fight with everything he has and struggle intensely to secure victory. In truth, battles such as Wonder Woman vs. Superman or Aquaman vs. Superman all exist under the understanding that Superman still holds the absolute advantage if he becomes truly serious. Black Adam is, by nature, a version of Shazam, blessed by the Egyptian gods. He is also Shazam's sworn enemy. Black Adam has lived and fought through countless ages, accumulating brutal experience and becoming far more ruthless over time. He has faced the entire Justice League not as a reckless challenger, but as a king entering battle with absolute confidence. Every time he appears, he reminds the world that his power lies not only in divine might, but also in the iron will and resolve of a warrior accustomed to standing alone against the entire world. Both Mister Majestic and Black Adam are symbols of ultimate power, and when these two entities collide, even the sky seems to hold its breath. Black Adam strikes first, lightning crashing down violently like the judgment of ancient gods. Mr. Majestic takes the attack head-on without dodging, his body stepping back only half a pace, as if the ground beneath him were the one bearing the true weight. The first collision tears apart the cloud layer. The earth shakes and fractures into massive chunks. Black Adam immediately pushes his magic, speed, and ferocity to their highest levels. Every blow he delivers carries unwavering conviction and the desire to protect his homeland. Under such pressure, Mr. Majestic stops testing his opponent. He becomes serious, each counterattack unleashed with cold precision, like perfectly calculated weapons of destruction. The battle quickly leaves the ground and spreads into the upper atmosphere, where lightning clashes directly with primal strength, where magic confronts pure physical power. Black Adam fights with willpower and the legacy of Shazam, while Mr. Majestic fights for survival and a mission carved deep into his very nature. When Adam unleashes his decisive strike, Concentrating all divine power into a single moment, Majestic takes it head on and remains standing. Realizing his opponent is too fast and too resilient, Adam continuously summons relentless waves of magical lightning. Majestic is momentarily stunned, as magical resistance is not his strongest trait. In a split second, Majestic retreats into orbit, using his genius intellect to analyze the energy frequency of the lightning. Right in the midst of battle, he restructures the nanites within his armor, creating an instant energy dispersion device. When he returns, Mr. Majestic counterattacks with absolute force, breaking through layer after layer of magical defense. Black Adam falls, not because he is inferior, but because his body, rooted in magical essence, cannot endure prolonged, pure physical pressure. The battle ends with two war gods having pushed themselves to their limits. Majestic possesses speed feats far beyond what Black Adam typically displays. He can perform millions of actions before Adam can even blink. Majestic is like Superman, combined with the intellect of Batman and Reed Richards. If raw strength cannot overcome magic, he will use science to neutralize it. Mr. Majestic wins 7 out of 10 encounters. I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Follow me if you enjoyed the content that is today's video. Thank you very much.